your shoes are my favorite today, sir.
Oh,
I don't know where you got those numbers, but those are really great.
Usually I get humiliated for doing so. What are you, like Bozo the Clown? But
oh my God, those are rock and roll rad. Yeah, no, those are awesome.
I started wearing them in Tulsa King, tried to make it kind of like his trademark.
Yeah.
But sometimes you run out of colors, and then you're getting like sequins and red alligator. You know, it's like
fine.
You know, can you wrap it like
so southern?
Pumpkin? I'm telling you. But so wait till next year, you'll see.
We'll be seeing all that. Well, wait, your family was here with you last time, and you were here.
Yeah.
How are they doing?
We were doing the reality show.
Yeah.
You know, a reality show is harder than doing a feature because you have to stay together and, like, you know, keep it. No, it's a great thing. But you have to, like, keep it. It's a lot of work. You know what I mean? Especially for the women.
Yeah.
You know, because you got to glamorize and work and stuff. But we had a great time. It's so time-consuming. And we thought, we'll stick to Tulsa King.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
But actually, they're doing great. You know, all my daughters, one is on Tulsa King.
Yep.
The other is a published writer.
Yeah.
My wife is a producer and, like, watch out. So
I know you're, like, not allowed to be unsuccessful in your family.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a prerequisite.
Punishable by death.
Yeah. Wait, well, I didn't actually know this. I feel like an idiot, but I've always obviously known you as an actor. Everybody knows you as an actor, but I went down the rabbit hole with you as a painter. Yeah. I did not know this whole side of you was there. Do you use your art, though, in character development?
All the time. Matter of fact, you know, I've just started selling paintings again. I've had them locked up, maybe 150 of them.
You're incredible at it.
My wife goes, enough with the rental. We have to sell some of this junk.
Yeah.
So they're out there and they're moving. And I enjoy it, though. It's very therapeutic.
That's so cool.
Anybody can paint. The thing is, can you go through that hard 6-month period of finding a style and understand when people look at it, they're going to go, what is that, like a tuna fish eating an ice cream cone?
Yeah.
You know, it'll make sense eventually.
Yeah.
Because I started out, they said in my first class, you know, paint a horse. And everyone's painting these beautiful horses, the rear and the mane, and they get to mine, and it looks like a car crash. It's like a mess. I mean, really. And he goes, what is this? I go, this is what the horse is thinking.
The horse is like, get the hell off
exactly.
of me.
Get off my back.
Yeah, get off my back, man. All right, well, wait, we're about finding light this season. That's our whole kind of thing. I mean, it's kind of been our thing the whole time, but we're focusing on it this season. How do you navigate? I know art has to be one form that you navigate if you get in dark times, but are there other things? Like, I know you're a writer as well, obviously. Is it all forms of art? Do you do anything else to kind of
I sculpt an art. It's just basically anything you can do that is subconscious. If you can get out of yourself, if you're starting to write like poetry, and then it's very pedantic poetry, like I went out and I fed my cat, and my cat was a rat, and it became a bat. You know, that's, you know what I mean? Forget it.
Yeah.
But after a while, you start to write these things. You go, where's it coming from? It's just flowing. And that's when you're already tapping into your subconscious. But it takes practice.
Yeah.
And you can't be embarrassed about not being a great author. Writing is the worst occupation in the world. You ever seen a healthy-looking writer besides me?
Besides me.
I mean, really, it's words with math. All these words have to sort of add up to something. Yeah. As opposed to just conversation. So it's very strenuous. It really is. I don't like it.
No, I agree. That was a look at season 3 of his show, Tulsa King. You can see it on Paramount Plus. For those of you who don't know what's going on, tell everybody kind of what's going on in the premise.
Well, he's the boss of bosses, and he doesn't understand. I left to Tulsa. I was banned. They wanted me to go out there and just disappear. But now I've actually become very prosperous, and they go, hey, come on back. We own you. I go, no, you don't. But I had some Italian cursing in there, and I didn't think anybody would know. You know what I mean? And I heard a few laughs. I'm going,
Yeah.
I'm going to be censored big time, so I have to, maybe I'll just curse in Russian and no one will know.
Well, I heard that Samuel L. Jackson was on this season, so how many there? That was a good segue. Yeah, I love him so much. Was that so fun to have him on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know what it is? It's special. There's actors and actors, singers, and then there's exceptional, like you. And you just know it's a certain glow. So when he walks on, and then I'm acting with somebody because I've been doing it a long time, you just feel the energy. And because he walks in like...
He's just cool.
You didn't expect to see a ghost, did you? You know, it's like there's a,
Yeah.
you know, it's like so smooth.
Yeah.
And not many people can do that, can have that kind of control,
Yeah.
be that relaxed in the moment. That's his first scene, you know what I'm saying? So he's coming in, no matter what, you're still like this on your first scene. And then once the first punch is thrown, the first line of dialogue, they're there.
Yeah.
It's just that anticipation.
Yeah, some
like
people
the
that's
ketchup
fuel.
joke, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like the ketchup. It's
ketchup.
a long time to
Hot
come out.
sauce.
Remember that
There you go.
stupid commercial?
And you have to like do the side of it. Yeah.
Anticipation, right.
Do it to the side a little bit. Yep, I got
Well,
you.
once it gets out there, it flows.
No, that's cool. I think a lot of people use it for fuel as well, like just to get on stage
no
or
question
energy.
about
Yeah.
it. It's like in boxing. If you ever saw a relaxed boxer in the ring, he's going to sleep real soon.
Yeah.
He's going
to get his
soon.
behind handed to him. Yes. Where do we find Dwight this season?
Oh, yeah. Wow, season 3. It starts out with, where am I going to go from here? Then I'm picked up at the very end of the season. I was literally kidnapped out of my bed, and I'm taken to a black site, which is a federal government kind of like hideout.
Yeah.
And they say, you now work for us, because we know everything we've done. We know everyone you have ever shot. We know the scoop on all your people. We're going to take all of you and put you in a prison so deep into a hole, they're going to have to pump oxygen in there. So that kind of a thing.
That's terrifying.
So I have to do what they want. But I say, if I do what you want, which is chase terrorists, I want something in return. The last thing you could ever get is a federal license to distribute alcohol. If you have a driving ticket, you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
Me, as a like two-time murderer, it's going to be
You're probably on a list somewhere. Yeah.
But anyway, I do the deeds for him. In the meantime, I have New York coming after me. I have the Dixie Mafia coming after me because I'm trying to get into the liquor business.
Yeah.
And that's their world. So I got problems.
Yeah. Sounds like
I got problems.
anxiety. So how does playing Dwight compare to other characters that you've been able to play?
Okay. Well, Rocky's the kind of guy who never shuts up. Like,
Yeah.
"How you
I
doing?
relate.
I got a thing in my pants. Got a picture. Oh, it looks like a kangaroo in my pocket. You know, it just keeps going.
Yes.
Rambo is like a guy who needs a cup of coffee badly.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't talk to me. That kind of. So he's very, very reticent and quiet. Finally, when I took on this role, I go, I've seen every gangster in the world. You've seen De Niro and Tony Soprano and all. It's Al Pacino. They're great, but they're playing gangsters in their own way. I thought there was a famous book written by Franz Kafka called Metamorphosis. Imagine this: you go to bed the way you are, you wake up in the morning, you're a cockroach. Just saying.
It's the worst.
I know it's disgusting, but inside you're still you. But nobody knows that anymore.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you're walking around, go, hi, how are you? Go, kind of a thing. Antenna moving. So I thought, what if I, Sylvester Stallone, actor, wakes up and he's a gangster?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a full-on gangster, but you still have your personality.
Yeah.
The way you joke with people
Charming.
until you start to cross paths with another bad guy. And then you see, oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the gangster.
That's the scene I like. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're waiting for it as opposed to walking around grimacing all the time, threatening all the time. I don't like, come on over to my house, free drinks for everybody.
See,
him.
that's scarier to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm like, when's he gonna come out?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, you're brilliant.
Tell him with kindness there.
Yeah. Please welcome Garrett, Hedlund, and Jay Will. Gentleman waiting for me to say that was very nice.
I was, yes.
I have to start with this because this seems intimidating, okay? Much like sitting next to someone who went to Juilliard. But you actually, did you meet Sylvester in a gym?
Oh my God!
I did not.
Did you? Did
it's
you
not
feel
like right now
inferior?
you'd be able to tell that's where we met by looking at me, but no, we met. Sly and I met when I was 18, before I shot my first scene on my first film on Troy, and I walked into this to this trainer's gym Warner Brothers had got me with, Gunnar Peterson, and there's Sly. And he's climbing up that rope with his legs jackknifed out, just with
Really?
his arms. Oh, yeah.
Those are long gone days.
And, you know,
I was just doing that the other day. What?
I was like, that's what I gotta train up to.
Wow.
But I was such a newbie in town, and you know, it still touches my heart so much because Sly was so sweet to me, asking me what I was reading, who I was meeting with around town, and was just like, you tell him Sly sent you. But he was so kind and tender, and telling stories and listening to stories. He certainly didn't have to give that time to a young buck from the farm, so it's done.
Yeah, but look how it turned out, right?
Yeah.
What if I've been nasty to you?
Watch the bridges. Yeah. Did you have anybody that kind of mentored you or kind of did that for you when you were younger?
No.
No?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
You know what the mentor goes, do you really talk like that? You think of another profession.
Yeah.
And no, it's different. It's a different time. That's why when it didn't happen, I try to take every chance and talk to these young guys and see if I can, pass on something that will make it a little bit easier.
Yeah. Okay, so wait, Jay, I'm gonna talk to you now because you did an audition tape, right? With a
did.
screen test with him?
I did, yeah.
What was that feeling
It's crazy.
like?
I was in like crossroads in my life. I got out of school and I'm just throwing paint on the wall trying to see what sticks.
Yeah.
And I got out of this weird relationship and I'm writing to CVS, dyeing my hair, trying to,
Yeah.
do the thing, right?
I have literally been there, my man. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm like, what
I'm
color
gonna
can
dye
I
my
do
hair.
today?
I can control that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then my agent sends me this script. It said Stallone's gonna be on the other side of it. I'm like, I'm gonna have to cut my hair.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go and see what happens. And I'm
true.
doing the audition with this orange, red, butcher dye in my hair.
It was.
And I'm with a fedora turned backwards. And I'm like, they want a taxi cab. Let me give them a taxi cab, my version. So, in next week, I think, not even
No,
next
you
week.
got it on the spot. It was on the spot.
Says I got it
You
on
just know. It's like, you go no further.
That's not every time. So, talk a little about your character on the show. That's a good segue.
It's funny because he reminded me a lot of myself. I would say shadow self if I didn't have such a vigor about my own life, but maybe didn't want to take certain paths to get to success.
Yeah.
But ironically, he's at a place now where he's just trying to find his way to fit in. He wants to find everybody else is earning, bringing in money. He wants to figure out how he can earn. He wants to.
Yeah.
Wait, what about your character?
Well, we meet Mitch. We left off in season 2 with him in the car dealership and sort of this comical, commercial that some get a kick out of. So he's been in the car dealership. He's a little restless. He may have overthought things a little bit. And a blast from the past walks in, a gal, one of those hurts so good kind of loves he can't get away from. And she's got this idea. And I bring it to Dwight. And
It's about
that
the
sort of-
booze.
Yeah.
that sort of blossoms the storyline for the whole season. So it's exciting.
Chaos ensues. I like it. Well, the last thing, you both lend your musical talents to the show, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
Tell everybody how so.
Oh, you.
It's funny, I've been rapping and making music way before I got a chance to do the acting.
Yeah.
I grew up with very religious parents. So
Me too. Were you not allowed to listen to secular music?
wasn't allowed to listen to secular
Me
music.
neither.
Watch Harry Potter.
Hilarious.
I couldn't even.
Because it was witchcraft.
Because it was, you got to be,
Yes.
It's the devilman on the
Yeah.
TV. You gotta
Meanwhile,
watch.
I have like every wand at my house with my
Right.
kids right now. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I had
Kids.
I named my rap notebook poetry, and I'm tucking it under my bed at night.
Yeah.
Just trying to disguise it. But for me, I felt like it was a freedom for me. I'm in 6th grade and 7th grade on the bus heading to school. Had a chance later on in high school, and I'm still doing the same thing, but I wanted to sculpt it a little bit, and that's when I got into theater.
Yeah.
But now I got a chance to get my song in the show for the first time.
Yeah.
It's all art. So it all works. Yeah. And yourself, I know that you sing as well. So how are you fitting it in? How's your character?
Well, I think, we might get up and sing one before the season ends.
That's good. That's good. Do you love it? Do you love singing as much as acting?
it's like one of those things. Once I did Country Strong, and then I was introduced to so many wonderful musicians and learned how to play the guitar and everything, then it just became engraved into my creative process, bringing it along for every set. It was essential. It was an outpouring of a different form of
Feels
art.
good.
It became necessary. I kept writing, kept forming songs, and now we got a plethora, and I have a Grand Ole Opry debut
I
in
know. I was
November.
going to say it if
Is
you
that
didn't,
right?
sir.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
I know. That's huge. Oh, I think it's incredibly gifted to be able to do just many different forms of art. It's very cool. Yeah. Well, let's take a short break. You can see Tulsa King on Paramount Plus. New episodes premiere each Sunday.